Joining us now to talk about all of this, Republican National Committee Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel. Ronna, great to have you with us. I have to say, I'd like to go into endless detail about the impeachment proceedings, but the theater is lost on me. I find them boorish. I find them dishonest, and I'm talking about the Democratic managers, and I see no reason in the world to watch it or to listen to it, because frankly, I've had a belly full of lies and venom.
Well, you said it, Lou. Schiff's lies have no bounds. He started with the Russia hoax, then he went to the Ukraine sham, and their impeachment is in shambles. And the American people are smarter than that. They recognize that this is theater, that they have no interest in representing the voters. This is all about partisan politics. And you're right, nobody's watching. I was on a plane the other day, nobody was watching, not a single person. People are not paying attention because they know the outcome. They know the score of this game. This president's not going to be impeached, and he's going to get reelected.
He's going to get reelected. I do have to be candid about our ratings, however, which are very high for both the Fox News channel and for the Fox Business. And I understand the fascination with the process, but to watch continuously what is just lie after lie, and the national left-wing media continues to give credence to all of this nonsense, and they sort of puff up with importance as they report on all of this when they know it's a fiction, it is a tragic fiction, and it is just another extension from the party of hate and an attempt to subvert this president and ultimately to overthrow him. Listen to the president talk about Gerald Nadler, who, by the way, is worth talking about. Let's listen in.
Gerald Nadler, I've known him a long time. He's a sleazebag. Everybody knows that. Pat Cipollone is a high-quality human being. I was very impressed with Pat. He had great emotion yesterday. Pat's a brilliant guy, but I've never seen that emotion. And that's real emotion. That's because he knows this is a hoax. And I was very proud of the job he did.
Referring to Pat Cipollone, the president's attorney, your thoughts on Nadler and these Democrats and Schiff and these radical Dems and the noxious atmosphere that they bring to the entire swamp in Washington, D.C.
Well, I can't overstate how undermining what the Democrats are doing is to our democracy. For them to say that the president didn't legitimately win in 2016 and now to put the argument forward that he's trying to steal an election in 2020, the reality is the Democrats are trying to steal the election from the 63 million voters who elected Donald Trump. And I think Pat Cipollone did show emotion yesterday, like so many of us feel, because we elected Donald Trump and we don't want to see Washington nullify our votes. This is a very frightening time for our country.
And by the way, Pat Cipollone said it to Gerald Nadler's face. Let's listen into this quick exchange.
And they lie. And President Trump has repeatedly complained that the House denied him the right to call witnesses, to cross-examine witnesses, and so forth. You heard Mr. Cipollone repeat this lie today.
Mr. Nadler came up here and made false allegations against our team. He made false allegations against all of you. He accused you of a cover-up. He's been making false allegations against the president. The only one who should be embarrassed, Mr. Nadler, is you.
And of course, Ronna, Nadler is beyond shame and perhaps embarrassment of any kind.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he has set out to impeach this president from day one, as has the Democrat Party, as has the media, because they were so upset with what the American people decided was best for them in 2016. And the president was denied due process. He was not allowed to have counsel during the House proceedings. It was a sham. It continues to be a sham. And I think the president's attorneys are doing a great job. And the Senate has stayed united. And the Republican Party is more united than ever behind our president.
And that to me is the headline out of these 2 days. The Republican conference in the U.S. Senate absolutely united and voting united.